We've been married for coming up on 7 years. And interestingly enough, the majority of divorces, I don't know the exact numbers, the majority of divorces happen in the 7th year. And I find that fascinating because when I think back to the last 12 months, we have literally been through hell. Like every circumstantial thing that could happen to our family has pretty much happened. And yet our marriage is the best it's ever been. Like the best. On all levels, the best it's ever been. But I know a lot of divorces happen in the first year too. And I completely understand that one because we struggled in the first year. We almost got divorced as fast as we got married. And that was real fast. But luckily we're both incredibly stubborn and weren't willing to give up on that. And so we took all of the necessary steps to figure it out. One of the hardest things to figure out, and I think probably one of the things that helped us the most, was learning how to fight fair with each other. And I don't mean like fighting, like screaming and yelling and all of that. Like that's never, I don't think that ever accomplishes much of anything. And that's my personal opinion. But what I discovered when we first got married, what we both discovered is both of us approached conflict incredibly different. My husband does not like to be put on the spot. He cannot process something if you put him on the spot. And so he wants to retreat, collect his thoughts, and then come back to the situation. Because if he doesn't get the opportunity to collect his thoughts, he will blow up. He will not process and he will become very, very angry. And he doesn't like to be angry. Feels very out of control for him. He likes to be in control of his emotions. So me, on the other hand, I want to address conflict head on. I want it solved right now. And also, I have a lot of residual trauma from my life where I think if someone walks away, they're never coming back. And so when we first got married and we would get in an argument and he would say, I don't want to talk about it right now. Like I need space, I need time. And he would go to walk away. My immediate thought was, do not let him leave this house. Do not let him walk away from me, because if he does, he'll decide that he doesn't love me anymore. And the moment he figured out, okay, the reason why Lydia is hanging on to this so hard is because she needs resolution, because she's scared. And the moment I realized that Kenneth is trying to walk away right now because he doesn't want to become angry and lose control of his emotions, somehow we managed to communicate. It took a while. It took some really nasty, ugly moments, but we figured it out. And that was a huge, huge step in our marriage, was that communication.